Brittany, thanks so much. 7:47 now for today's Foxy Moms Wellness segment. We're talking about dental emergencies and what you should do if they happen. Dr. Brittany Massey with Star Ranch Family Dental is here with some important information for us. Good morning.
Good morning.
Obviously, there's different kinds of emergencies, and I guess the first rule of thumb is don't panic, right? Because I think, that can be pretty scary sometimes if there's blood or things like that involved, right? So you want to stay calm.
Right, definitely.
What about things like a toothache? How do you know if that's something serious?
Toothaches can be tricky. Kids typically don't complain of toothache, so if there's a toothache, you definitely want to call the dentist. Adults, they tend to complain a little bit more. So
Yeah.
Always troubleshoot with the dental office.
All right, what if you you cut your tongue or your mouth or something like that? Can that be serious?
It could be. It depends on what happens, especially if the child maybe had some treatment done and they chewed on their cheek or something like that. That could lead to an infection. So again, you'd probably call the dental office and let them help you kind of steer which direction would be best.
Yeah, call and find out exactly how serious it is. All right, so let's talk about things that we know are serious problems, like a knocked out tooth, a permanent tooth in particular. I know we have a graphic to put up to kind of show what you should do, but there are steps you should take if you knock out a permanent tooth.
Definitely. Permanent teeth, you never want to touch the root.
Okay.
You want to keep that tissue living so they can reimplant that tooth.
Okay.
So that you have a better chance of saving that tooth.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's gotten much better now to save those teeth. So
what if you have a problem doing that? Is there other ways to kind of preserve
grab it by the crown if you can. The best way to preserve it, to take it to the dental office, is putting it in milk or saliva, the patient's
that's
saliva,
interesting.
to keep that tissue living again.
Okay, what else should you do?
If you can, and you know it can go back into the socket that it was in, put it back in, reimplant that tooth. If it's a baby tooth, never reimplant that tooth because you could damage that adult tooth.
Yeah, that was my biggest thing. So there is a difference between a permanent tooth and a baby tooth.
Definitely.
Then.
If a baby tooth is knocked out, leave it out. Call the dental office, still go in, make sure everything else looks good, the bone around it looks good, there aren't any other baby teeth that were damaged, but if a baby tooth falls out, do not put it back in. If an adult tooth falls out, try to save it, try to put it back in, and get to the dental office as soon as you can. The quicker you can get in, the more likely you're going to save that tooth.
Obviously, there are some very serious issues like a severe blow to the head, possibly a broken jaw. So you want to go to the ER. That's what you want to do at that point.
You want to make sure there aren't any other complications other than your teeth, especially if it's going to cause brain damage, concussions, things like that. So.
For parents who have children that play sports, obviously mouth guards are very, very helpful. What can you tell us about mouth guards? I know that the dentist's office can actually custom make them, but you can also purchase them as well.
You can purchase them in the stores, but I'm not trying to sell, but I think you should go to the dental office.
Yeah.
They're going to make it like it should be. And sports, it's just very important to wear them. So I think it's one thing that we slack on. We should definitely be better about mouth guards.
Yeah, we got to protect our teeth,
That's
right?
That's
Baby
right.
teeth and permanent teeth. All right, let people know your website. It's kidsmiledoc.com, and kids is with a Z,
Yes,
correct?
perfect.
All right, and of course we talk with Dr. Massey once a month right here for your Foxy Moms Wellness segment. So thank you so much. We will see you next month.
Thank you.
7:51 is your time right now. You can